I think we should start with something that's pretty awful, and then I think we should go up. Yeah, let's just go in order. I think that's probably the best thing to do.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to the video. I don't even know where I'm putting this intro in the video. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I do want to say like two things before this video starts, and one of them is that yes, I know I'm missing some Maycasts, and to that I say I don't care, suck it. And two, I just want to say if you enjoyed, just drop a sub, because literally this was like an hour of footage, and it took so long just to cut this down. I wanted to get like all the good parts in and not make the video too long. I would just appreciate the sub or like anything. Look, whatever. And one last thing, I just want to say that this was live on my twitch.tv/Gume channel. But yeah, let me shut up. I've done enough talking here. Let's get to the broken tier list.
Okay, so this tier list is separated into S, A, B, C, and don't use this. Obviously, this is for don't use it. That's like this is literally like the F tier of awful. Like this is below awful. Let's get started. So these three right here, the first three that you see, these were from, oh, I don't even know which one this was. What pack was this? I think it's the Terror's Horde. I can actually Google this. These spells just do 1,000 damage. And it's not Sun, Star, or Moon. Or not, it's only Sun, Star, or Moon. It's no like life damage or balance damage. They're just decent Maycasts. I know back in the day, these Maycasts used to go hard. When like 110, I think it was like level 100 to like maybe 120. These were really meta. I think all of these belong in B tier 100%. Easily. Because they're not A. They don't do anything crazy, but 1,000 damage is 1,000 damage, which is pretty nuts. And it's not like a don't use this. It's very good. And there's many worse things in C tier. So I'll give it a B. That's pretty solid. And then next we can go with all of these wands, which are the chrysalis crafted wands. I actually also want to Google these. So yeah. I think this is the life one. Or no, am I looking at the right thing? I don't even know. I think this one's something else. Look, I'm getting confused. Let me just do them all individually, okay? This is bad. That's 300 damage. All of these are mostly just going to be C tier because it's just flat damage. You know, I'll put that and don't use this. All of these, I don't even know what wands these are at this point. I'm lost. But these are C tier. It's free damage. It's not great damage. But there's better Maycasts, definitely. So we'll just keep going down the line. Honestly, we're kind of speeding through this, which I like. And then we got Maycast Rebirth. Put Cyclops at C. Okay, fine. I'll give you that. We have Rebirth, which I think is pretty alright. Let me actually Google this. Item card Rebirth. Let's see. Does it show what wand gives it? It does. Okay, so it's this one. It's the Root of Spring, which is the chrysalis crafted wand. Yeah. And I think this one's honestly good. It's a free heal, but it's not that insane. It's only a 400, but you still get an absorb, which is nice. If you're running like a defensive setup or whatever, I'm on the wrong thing. If you're running like a defensive setup, you're trying to like Jade or something like that, it's not bad. And if people are like actually like watching the video or the stream or whatever, and they just want to look at the Maycast, they can just Google the Maycast from there. And it'll give you like, because you know what I did? I just Googled the item card Rebirth and it just gave me the wand. So people can do that. And we're going to go in next with Shift Gulcher, which is from the Gulcher's Horde pack. I think this is interesting. I think this is pretty interesting. It does, if you can't see it, it does 750 moon damage, and then you get half the health back. I'm honestly, what do I give it? I'm gonna give it a low B, because it's definitely not as bad as the C tier, but like 750 damage, that's a lot of damage, and then you get like 300 back. That's pretty juicy. So now we get into the Professor Horde pack wands. I'm gonna skip over this one real quick, because this one's something else. These are the Professor Horde pack ones. It's the Supercharge, the Scald, the Frozen Armor, the Dryad, this John, and this John, not the Blade. These are very weird. Supercharge is S. Supercharge is not S. It's an A tier, so a low A. It's actually no, it's S tier. It's definitely S tier. No, A tier. High A. I'm not gonna give it S tier, but I'm gonna give it high A. Same with Dryad. I hate to be that guy. They're definitely very good. A free 160 blade, but if you're at max pips, you're not going to want it. How often is that going to happen? It's super good, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's S tier because it's kind of situational. They can like set shield and they can be like double shielded or whatever, and then it's completely pointless. So I think there's better Maycasts. Like for running that wand and those stats, just to get this, it's not worth it, which is why it's only an A. Judgment S tier? Yes, easily. Easily S tier. This is worth it. This is worth it 100%. This is kind of situational, but this is just free. Whatever. Frozen armor, I'll give it low A because it's probably not going to cast that much. Obviously, it's going to be very good, like amazing, but so many people carry Pierce in PvP, so that's why it's just kind of bad. If you want it and you get a Maycast, they can just Pierce it right off, and it's kind of just a waste of a Maycast. But, that being said, it's broken. Maycast Scald, C tier, not great. Monster Mash, I'll give it a, I'll give it a low B. It's very situational for it to be good, but not that good. This, dog, awful, don't use it. There we go. I think this tier is pretty good. Does anybody disagree so far? So, real quick, what I want to do next is this. This is a Balance Blade, but this also goes for all of Aphrodite Maycast wands, basically all blades of that nature. Let's see, it's not great. And then we're just gonna go through a bunch of these right now, because I think there's a lot of these that are just awful. I'm putting these in no particular order. I think this Pixie, Maycast Pixie, it's good. I'll give it a high B. Actually, no, I'll put it right there. I don't think it's that great. Maycast Steel, it's not good. These are not good. The ones you're seeing right now, these are just not useful, not good ever. The rest of these have some sort of utility on them and are going to be good, but these are most of the bad ones out. Just gone. Burn Easy S. Well, there's two burns. We'll actually do these right now, just because. So what is this even called? I don't even know. It's some weird Maycast, and the opponent loses 3 pips and you gain 3 pips for absolutely no reason. What do I give it? What do I give it? Do I give it S tier? Do I give it S tier? It doesn't hurt. I know, I don't think it's S tier worthy. It's very good though. It's definitely an A tier. It is definitely an A tier. It's either A or S. I want to give it S, honestly. I'll give it lowest of S, but I'm not going to give it A. Also, I just voice cracked, don't point it out. Next, we got Mana Burn. I don't think Mana Burn's as great as a Maycast. Obviously, it's super juicy, but I don't think it's S tier. I'll give it A tier, but I don't know. We have next. We can do the Celestial Intervention ones. They're not great. Did somebody say what they were? Send back and go with the other menu? Oh yeah, let's go. Easy. I'll put them in a high C, because they can both be alright in C, but it's not as good as B. B is like the pretty decent tier. Damage. Oh, and we got these. Okay. These are the 3 super duper Maycasts that you always see in low level PvP. I want to know from chat, what are your opinions on these? Where do you think these should go? The Hephaestus, Queen Calypso, and Athena. Because they're good. I'm honestly thinking B. Yeah, you guys are saying B? Yeah, that's definitely a B. I think Athena is definitely B. They're just all good. It's free damage. I think Queen Calypso might be a C tier, because it's just damage. Like, Queen Calypso is literally just the same as a Maycast Stormzilla over here. They're basically the same thing. Oh. We got a Maycast Stormhound. I did not even realize that was a thing. Hold up. That's an A tier. Easy A. Easy low A, though. Because it's very rarely going to be useful, but at the same time, a max pip, or if you have like 12 pips or whatever and you get that, that's crazy. I think that might be an S tier. The more I think about it, like, I have a point, right? They can't shield for 3 rounds, and you're a storm. And if you get it, you're probably at max pips, though. Triage, though? If they triage, you're a storm. You have a completely open shot. Which, that's like 5k damage, basically. What else? And we can change things later, but I'm pretty sure this list is fine for now. Let's see. Now we got a Hailhound. It's ice. I'll put it there. It's very weak. I just don't think it's that interesting. Ice already has so many overtimes. Ice is weak. No, this is just not it. Not the move for Ice School. And then we got this. This is pretty bad. It's 125 damage, and then you get like 125 health. I think it does it to all enemies too, but it's just not good. What we got next is interesting. Can you guys even see it? Okay, you can see it now. Okay. It's Maycast Bad Juju and Maycast Grand Phoenix. For some reason, it's on the same wand. And I have no clue if it does the PvP 25% of your health. So I'm just gonna say don't use this, because I don't think anybody has... Is it pre-nerf? No. If you can see it right there. You see this? It shows like half the card. It's after nerf. But I don't know if it takes your health because it's a Maycast. That'd be so dumb if it was. That'd be actually such a waste. We got the 3 from Road Warriors. Sheesh check. Sheesh. I'm honestly just gonna give all of them a B tier right off the bat. It breaks a shield. It does quite a bit of damage, and then you get a free plus 35. It forces your opponent to shield. It's very good. It's some extra utility in there for like some free damage too. It's crazy. Crazy good. Next we got some of these things, which just does damage and then removes a blade, yada yada yada. This steals a blade. I guess I'll give it B, because it can kind of be useful sometimes, but for the most part it's awful. I don't know what to think about them. I've never seen them before, nor do I care for them. They just look kind of dumb. This is a pig. 250 to all enemies. No, don't use it. And then we got some 3 interesting ones. I'm gonna save this one for last. You can't even see it. I'm saving this one for last, because that's an S tier. I'm just gonna say it right now. We can do this one, which is interesting. It's a poison, and it stuns. It's a poison and stun combo, which is interesting. I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A, because I think that's cool. I think that's super cool. I think it's better than some things, too. I'll even put it right there. I think that's super cool. It's a normal poison, and it's stunned. If you get that, and they get stunned, bro, like, sheesh, they can be in some trouble. Next, we can rock it with this John right now. This is just a 500 moon damage, and then a minus 40 weakness, which is insane. I think this is goated. I honestly think this is goated. Like, I'm honestly, like, thinking here. That's basically, what do you even call it? What do you call it? What is that basically? It's basically like a King Art. King Art and 500 damage. So you can, like, break a shield and then give them a weakness. That's like a game changer. That can really be like a whole game changer. And then this, easy. We just put it an S. Best Maycast in the game. Yes. If you don't know what this is, it's, it gives you an aura. Or it gives the opponent an aura, where if it's on you, you get double the pips for 4 turns. If it's on the opponent, they can't gain any pips for 4 turns. So, that's S tier. That's literally insane. Are you making this a YouTube video? Yes, most certainly, homie. There's a lot of Maycasts I'm missing. Trust me, this is not every single Maycast in the game. By far, it is not. There's way too many. There is way too many. But, I mean, Maycast Spy, I mean... That'd be an S tier. Hold on. Bam! Look at that, bro. Okay, easy S tier. Easy S tier. Look at that. That belongs right there. Crazy. Crazy. Okay. Does anybody disagree with this list right now? Does anybody have any problems with it? Because I think for the most part, it's pretty good. Sheesh check. Sheesh. I'll give it A tier for that. But I don't see my... Oh, that cleans up the list, though. That cleans up the list. So, okay. I'll give it to you, that. That's an A tier. Just because it cleans up the list. Bro, they need to fix some of these Maycasts, though. I swear. Hold up. Where's this John at? Look, like these? Like these? Like these? Bro. Look, I agree with this 100%. I love this.